Hey guys! Thanks for coming out to your very first Midwest Ninja Series competition, la 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 la! If there's one thing the ninja community needs, it's another 3-letter acronym Ninja League to be involved in. The MNS! Like most of the time here at Obstacle Academy, every time that you land, that is the starting platform for your next obstacle. This course is no different. There are two obstacles that differ in between the male and female category for this pro walkthrough, but we'll get to those way later on when we get there. Point A for obstacle number 1 is this block right here. Point B is this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 1 and the start of your course, you are allowed hands, feet, whole body on this yellow balance component here. You're allowed hands, feet, and whole body on this angled component here, which will be fastened on the day of the competition. Right now it's just up here free. Day of the competition, it will be fastened down, and it could be a different color, depending on how much time we have. Obstacle number 2 begins where obstacle number 1 ended. Obstacle number 2 ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 2, you are allowed your hands on these 2 claw hooks. You can use both or either. You are allowed your hands on these 2 rings. That's it. The claws may be placed into the rings. The claws may be placed onto this blue bar. Obstacle number 3 ends way over here on the double block stack. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 3, you are allowed your hands on both of these 2 rings here. You are allowed hands, feet, whole body on this trampoline right here. Obstacle number 4 ends way over here. Boop. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 4, you are allowed your hands on the triangle right here. You are allowed your hands on the triangle right here. Tricky, tricky. You are allowed your hands on the triangle right here. Boom, you're allowed this post on your dismount. Obstacle number 5 ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 5, you are allowed your hands on the 3 cliffhanger ledges on this first box. You are allowed your hands on the single cliffhanger ledge on this box. You are allowed your hands on the sides of this T-hold ledge here, as intended. You are allowed the yellow cliffhanger on this cliffhanger board right here. Boom. Obstacle number 6. Woo-wee, it's a biggin. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ends right here. Boom. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 6, you are allowed your hands on these 2 rings. And then, yeehaw, you are allowed your hands way over here on the wings of this Lego. Obstacle number 7. This one is going to have some variants for girls and boys, men and women. Boys, you are allowed hands, feet, whole body on this trampoline. This yellow block, obviously, here. You're allowed hands, feet, and whole body on the trampoline. You are allowed your feet on the angled surface of this shield here. Not allowed to stand up here on the corners or anything, just the angled surface. You are allowed your hands on this cane, which is fastened to the post with Velcro. The cane may be hooked into this ring. But your obstacle is going to end over here. Boom. So again, in essence, you will jump from block to trampoline. You will stride off of a shield here, snatch cane, hook it into the ring, dismount over here. Women and girls, you are allowed everything from the male category, except you are also allowed your hands on this ring. So again, you're allowed all this, trampoline, boom, you can jump up, grab ring, unhook cane, and cat back your way, or however you think is the most competitively advantageous way to do it. hook into ring, dismount over here onto the double wide block stack. Boom. Your final obstacle ends on this block here. In between the beginning and the end of your final obstacle, you are allowed, males, your hands on these two rings. You are allowed, males, your hands on the bigger cliffhanger ledge, which is on our current side of this truncated wing nut. You are allowed the opposite side ledge over here. Cliffhanger ledge, you are allowed your hands on this blue bar to get to your dismount. So again, you will lachate diagonally through the system. Women, you are allowed your hands on these two rings, and you are allowed any part of this wing nut, obviously below the bearing. So you can grab the sides, you can grab the little cliffhanger edge, you can grab the big cliffhanger edge, however you see fit. Same thing goes for this hold, and you are allowed your hands on this bar. Pro Division, thanks for coming out. We'll see you here.